Well, time now for our weekly podcast session with Mike Kewley. And Mike, what are we focusing on this week?
So I thought, obviously, with kids going back to school shortly, we'll look at a few practices for parents to do with their children, just on the run up, and just generally just to introduce them to a bit more mindful self-awareness.
Wonderful. So this is for the parents to listen to, and then you sort of pass it on to your children.
Yeah. It's something parents can actually do as well. It's a great practice, but it's a nice one to play with the kids as well.
Wonderful. Well, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So what we're going to do is encourage our children to take a mindful seat. Okay, SEAT, and that's an acronym for sensations, emotions, actions, and thoughts. SEAT. This is a practice I've found by a doctor called Dr. Christopher Willis. I think he's a Harvard professor. I've been using it a lot with my 6-year-old. He thinks it's a really fun game. It's a nice one just to use anyway, like at the dinner table, in the car, just to get them into the habit of kind of checking in and being more self-aware. But it's also really useful when there's some anxiety, some nervousness, some worry, i.e. on the run up to school, or if you can, in the middle of something like a tantrum, or when there's some anger or there's some behavior that's got out of hand. If you can kind of use it there, it's a really good way to just diffuse it and take a step back. Okay, so ideally what we do is we just a few times a day, almost as a game, we'd ask the child just to take a seat. Okay, take a mindful seat. So it can be anywhere, and we just ask them the following questions. Okay, so the first one is, what sensations do you feel right now in your body? Okay, so we just ask the child to take a look, to feel. They could do it with their eyes open, they could do it with their eyes closed. What's there? Do they feel hot, cold? Do they feel fizzy, calm? Do they feel, is there pain? Whatever's there. There's no right answer, of course. We're just asking them to look and find and tell us what they see. Next, we move to E. Okay, emotions. So we'll ask the child, okay, what emotions are happening in your body right now? So again, they can kind of turn their attention inwards and have a look. Do they feel happy? Are they sad? Are they nervous? Are they angry? Do they have this kind of crazy energy? That's sometimes what my little boy says. It's a crazy energy. Okay, good. So we're just asking them as well to check in what emotions are present right now. Then it's A for action. So we can ask the child, okay, well, what action does the body want to take? What action do you want to take right now? What does the body want to do? Does it want to jump, shout, scream, curl up, lie down? What does the body want to do? So again, just kind of seeing, what does the body want to do? Does it want to snatch something, grab something? Does it want to lie down? And then finally, T is for thoughts. So again, just asking them, what kind of thoughts are in your head right now? And so they can investigate that. Are there many thoughts? Are there memories? Are there sad thoughts, angry thoughts, happy thoughts? Maybe there's no thoughts. You could break that up by asking, are the thoughts visual, like a film playing in their head? Or perhaps the thoughts are like a voice in their head? Just dividing that up. Once they've done that kind of check-in and they've kind of given us this information, we can look for a way of just calming down all of that content, sensations, emotions. Impulses in the body, thoughts. We can calm it all down by then just shifting focus into breath. Breath's a really efficient way just to take that all down, to calm it down. So with children, it's good to make the breath very tangible. So what I would suggest is either putting both hands, or get the child to put both hands on their belly, maybe one hand on the belly, one hand in the center of the chest. And just breathe with them. Take a few deep breaths in. And then just push it all the way out. You could say it's almost like blowing out a birthday candle on a cake, just. And take another one. all the way out. And maybe one more. And of course you could do a few more, but then it might be worth just checking in again with that mindful seat and trying it again. Okay, now we've tracked some breaths in the body. What kind of sensations are there? What kind of emotions are there? What kind of impulses are there? What kind of thoughts are there? So just doing that as a habit, as a kind of game, it just encourages children to be more self-aware, more literate with the way they talk about their thoughts and their feelings and their emotions. And therefore less likely to get overwhelmed and caught up in behaviour. It's well worth just trying or playing with your kids at home, or if you're a teacher at school with children.
Mike Kewley, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks.